$200 group pool matches. To join these pool matches and other tournaments, join the OBG Discord server, linked down below in the description. Thank you to Graikos and his Tortoises for all factions that are used in all of these competitive matches. Berry versus Donald. Berry is defending in this battle as Bactria, and Donald is attacking as Sparta. We are spectating as Berry, Bactria the defender. He's pulling his cavalry on the flank. His cavalry general, gotta be careful with that. Balance of power slightly in favour of Berry. What's he gonna do with his cavalry general? I am noticing, by the way, it's a very short battle. Not that I'm complaining, I prefer the shorter ones. But if he loses his general early on, that can explain why it is so short. The Rams slowly moving forwards. There has to be some reason why this is going to be a short one. Like, something's got to go drastically wrong for one of these players very early on. Like, most of these battles have averaged around 30 minutes. This one, they're not even at the walls yet, and we're already like 9 minutes left. The cavalry's still running around on the flank. Right, they've made a breach. But it means the general is far away from these troops. So they're still going to get a morale hit. Just bring the general home. I like messing around with cavalry. What's he doing? Very, why? Right. He got a charging bear, he pulled out, he was safe. But that was a little close to the space. I'm all for cavalry charging around and doing all of that stuff, all of that messing around, but not if it's a general. You have to be careful with the generals. Very, very odd strategy from Berry. I wonder how Donald is going to react to this. The stone walls are falling. What's he gonna do now with the cavalry? Yeah, avoid the spearmen. Arrow fire coming in as always. Does Berry want to try and get back inside at this point? I don't know. Balance of power is in his favour. You don't have to risk it like this then. Like, the Spartans are charging in now. He's charging for the archers. This cavalry is why the battle's going to end quick. It's either the general dies early and everything collapses, or he just collapses the Spartans. The Spartans rushing in there. This is a whole new level of aggression which we've not seen before. They are really just pouring their way in. Trying to neutralise this tower. Are they going to do it? I think so. Yep, they neutralise the tower. The archers have broken. Okay, now I'm seeing why this is a fast battle. Going even more in favour of Berry as the Spartans are the ones breaking. The Spartan youths. Tower coming round this way. I think we're about to see... Is the tower actually going to drop off troops up here? Or is it just being used, like all the other ones, to block the towers? Yeah, I think it's just to block the towers again. The general on the front here, gotta be careful with him. Someone's gonna lose a general early on. Surely. Their cavalry generals here wiped out all the archers. Balance of power so heavily in favour of Berry. I was critiquing him earlier. I don't think it's that general running around outside that's won it for him. I think it's more the overly aggressive push by the Spartans here. But still, well done to him. He took a risk. It made the video a bit more entertaining, so I do have to give it a thumbs up. I do have to respect it. One Spartan unit has pushed so far, they've made it all the way over here, getting shot at by the javelins, getting hit on both flanks. How did they make it that far? Yet they are using the siege tower. Okay, so I'm assuming Donald does not play these battles the same way the other players do, which I like to see. I like the difference. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing Sparta... Oh, no, sorry, I got confused there. I thought I saw the missile cav unit. I was going to say, if you're playing Sparta and you're bringing missile cav, you don't know what you're doing. But no. Yeah, I got confused. It was just a regular archer unit, which is fine to bring. But yeah, the Spartans not holding out that well on the front here. The general's over here. He's lost about 20 of his bodyguards. Both generals still alive, at least. This spearman unit is not going to hold, it will break. Yeah, but definitely playing it very different compared to what we've seen from other players. Also being risky with his general. I don't think he wants his general there, barely. And I would say, Berry here, keep your general safe. Try getting back into the city through this gate here. Keep him safe, you don't need to risk it. I think you're going to win this battle. There's no point playing it overly risky. The Bactrians have pulled back a tiny bit here to get into a better formation. They can just rush these troops here on the flank now and wipe out all of these units. The Spartans are breaking. Yeah, just get these guys in, get them on the flank of them. Keep your general safe. You'll eventually kill their general. And then, yeah, that's how you win it. Well done, Bactria. I'm going to say Berry has already won this. We're going to have a second battle after this, which I did check. It is a little bit longer. That will be Donald defending that time, and Berry will be attacking. Yeah, a very nice quick battle there. Those spearmen are actually holding out a lot better than I thought they would. 46 kills. They're doing okay. The Spartan general got 61 kills, their general cavalry got 300 kills almost, 280 let's say. And the infantry here on the front, yeah, just collapsing, they're all breaking. The Bactrian unit's breaking as well, but so what at this point? Sparta has lost their general, Bactria's general's still alive, everything's gonna break now surely. Yeah, these guys should break at some point. Look at the balance of power there. We all know who's won it. And just one by one, these units are going to break. The general units, the general's bodyguard, was breaking. Breaking again. Come on, get them gone. Loads of arrow fire coming in. The Spartans did flank through. They engaged the archers in melee, but I don't think it matters. Berry knows he's won it. I don't think he cares that much at this point. This unit's breaking as well. All the Spartans are breaking, and well done, Berry. Winning the first battle there. Let's take a look at the kills. Yep, 290 kills there. The swordsmen did well as well. The archers did well, and these Spartans, they rushed in a little too quick, I think. 0 kills on 3 archers, that's a big problem too. Another 0 kills there. A waste of so many soldiers. This time, Berry is defending as... what are they? Massillay or something like that. And we are spectating as the RDI. No, we're spectating as the Massillay. I think it's one of the desert factions, I'm not too familiar. I thought it was just a weird spelling of Massilia first, to be honest. But no, I'm seeing Nubians, Numidians, so I'm assuming it's just one of the Numidian factions. Yeah, so this is a 30-minute battle. We have a real siege for you this time, and Donald is defending as the RDI, barbarians. I believe Gallic barbarians. I'm not too familiar with all the different barbarian tribes and everything. I'm not too familiar with this Roman era history. I'm familiar enough, but I can't say for certain if this is like a German tribe or a Gallic tribe or an Iberian tribe or whatever. Yeah, but this is definitely a Numidian faction. The Ram's at the wall. He's going to make a breach, and he's probably going to play it a little bit more like what we've seen in the other battles. Very slow, very steady. Being very careful. You cannot just rush in here in these sieges. But still, I think Berry might likely win this from what we've seen by Donald before. Where are the... This city seems to be completely open. He's going to capture this gate here. Yeah, so we cannot see, due to the fog of war, where Donald's troops are. Did he set all his troops on this side or something? That would be horrid. But it's we can see down this entire corridor. No one's here. Berry's probably thinking, oh, hold on a minute, where is everybody then? He's captured this tower. There's no one around here anywhere. I say, yeah, rush in, capture this gatehouse. Scout forwards a bit with them as well. It is just a very simple, cheap unit, basic slaves. So use them as scouts and capture the gatehouse. Let that turn to your side. And I still cannot see any of Donald's forces. There we go. Okay, so he's doing a plaza hold. Interesting move. He might have this tower working for him. Jeez, what were those catapult rocks shooting at there? Did we get any kills with that? No. Why fire here, of all places? I would say actually bring them into the city if possible. And just bombard him from a distance. Yeah, and capture all the towers as well. Right, here we go. So he's done to try defend this tower instead. But he's still going to lose that plaza. And Donald is just letting him in. What can Berry make of this? We've not seen this strategy before. Yeah, get some archers on the walls as well to fire down at these guys. I think that is the right move. He's got some troops over here, so yeah, he's definitely going for an inner city plaza defence here. The slaves are coming here, they're going to capture the gatehouse as well. He really should engage that to defend this gate, sorry, this tower. But nope, it's now going to flip to the other side. And it's going to start shooting at him, so now he has to retreat from this position. Is he going to bring the ballistas in? No, I don't think so. And here we go, the battle officially begins, with half of the city already taken. Some javelins were thrown. More javelins thrown, aiming at the slaves though. So it's kind of a pointless unit to aim at, because it's more just scouts. These are just cannon fodder. Don't fire at the cannon fodder. He's withdrawing now, back to the plaza. He's just going to blob up in the plaza. This is why I say bring the ballista forwards. Let that bombard them instead. Or maybe just use it to take out this tower or something. His archers are on the wall for Berry. They're going to get a load of shots in. I'll slow it down a little bit right now. Okay, so he's brought some troops onto the wall here to engage the archers. But he's got to deal with the swordsmen as well. Berry should pull the archers back a little bit, I think. Just to make sure he's not losing too many of them to melee. Although he's not losing any of them yet. No, so the swordsmen are... Yeah, the swordsmen are doing a good job at protecting them on the wall. This unit here is being shot at by the archers. What's happening on this left flank here? Okay, so they are making the push now. But sort of getting surrounded here. And he's only got light infantry as well, which are not going to hold out against the heavy infantry. Although they did get a fair amount of kills against them, to be fair. 69 versus 18, yeah, I'm surprised about that. And these towers, he's just standing in range of the towers, which are now shooting back at him. Donald should not be doing this. He should never have let these towers go to begin with, to be honest. But now he has to pull back. The move before was to push forwards and hold the front, but now he has to pull back because he doesn't have the towers. The archers still up here firing. The other rams are coming round now. Yeah, you might as well use them. Make another breach. Just here, come on please. I want to see them all fall. Nah, I don't think you can because that's an entry point. But that would have been hilarious. Can it knock down that bit? I'm curious, I'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, over here, he's just been shot at by the arrows. He's trying to capture the tower again. Okay, that is the right move to go for. But Berry's put his own troops up there, so it's not going to work out. Berry is still going to continue to hold on to this tower. And Donald, I don't think will break through this. Come on, please, knock it down here. Nah, I don't think it can. I don't know what part of the wall it can hit here, because after this point it's just buildings. It cannot get to this bit. Oh, okay, so he might be able to get this bit of the wall here, this corner. Will that knock any of these guys down? Okay, there we go. It does 15% damage each hit. Well, I'll check that out in a few seconds. Yeah, so he's holding this side of the tower here. Donald trying to bring it back to his side. He almost neutralised it. There we go. It's gonna fall. Yeah, it's gonna fall. All of these units are gonna fall. Come on, one more hit. Here we go. Yes! That killed a lot more than I thought as well. Beautiful. It's another opening as well now for Berry to charge through. Donald lost half of that unit that was remaining there. Balance of power is still 50-50 though. You know, you've got to factor that in to the equation. Can Donald retake this tower? He is slowly doing it. I think you've kind of got to get your archers here and put them here to make sure you're recapturing the tower. Will Berry notice that though? If this tower flips sides, Donald could win on this flank. Or at least make a very decent push on this flank here. He's noticing that now. He's pulling the archers forwards. He has once again neutralised the tower. And he's shooting as he's running as well, taking out loads of them. Donald is struggling to hold. Somehow balance of power is still 50-50. I think Berry's won this. His swordsmen are charging in. He's got more swordsmen ready. He is going to hold the walls, I think. Still got an archer unit up here. He's pushing back against this swordsman unit over here. Yep, he broke one of them, throwing in more swordsmen. The tower back on the side of Berry. So, the tower back on the side of Berry, I think I said. I was meant to say anyway. I've been doing too many recordings today. This is my last one of the day, and then I'm having a break. He's getting some good kills with these javelin men though. Getting a lot of javelins down there. I say that, I mean, it looked like he was getting good kills. He's on 14, so it's not actually good kills, but it looks like they're doing a lot of damage at least. What's this unit doing? Yeah, they're sort of both fighting here, they're both sort of holding. The plaza is slowly being neutralised. By what though? Was it by that unit? Or did that unit start to capture it a bit, start to neutralise it a bit, and now he's retaking it? Yeah, that's what's happening. He's sort of got him on the flank here. This tower's been neutralised. The archers are still on the wall, shooting. Balance of power still 50-50 though. Berry having to pull back here. That's a lot of infantry making a push. The general's unit is here as well. Right, the RDI might be an Illyrian unit then. Illyrian noble hoplites. Yeah, they are Illyrians. Okay, interesting. But I think Berry's won it. Surely Berry has to win this. He won the offensive. He's got half of the settlement under his control, one of the plazas, most of the towers that are important are under his control. Another one of Donald's units broke. He's going to hit them in the flank now. If he doesn't break before that is, it's done a bit close. Yes, he got them in the flank. But he then did break, okay. Still, he would have got a few extra kills, and the friendly fire coming in from those archers into Donald's own troops. We've got to always watch for friendly fire. To be fair, is Berry getting friendly fire? He's shooting down from here. Is it actually hitting the enemy though? Personally, I would aim more for these guys. I'd say he's hitting more of the enemy. That unit is now breaking. Another unit comes in on the flank over here. How is the balance of power still 50-50? It's like I'm seeing all Berry right now. I wish I could like see the actual numbers or something. Yeah, they broke that unit there, they've broken another unit there. Donald making a good push in the centre at least. Berry's generals nearby. Both still have their units alive. Although Berry's general has been hit quite a bit, so he does have to be careful there. Donald's general is over here. Fairly safe so far. He could get a good charge in the flank of these swordsmen here. But no, sadly he did not notice that. He was going that way instead. It could actually do with retaking the plaza, and then maybe flank round and trap all of these guys. That could be interesting. But if he's going to do that, he's going to have to do it quick. Berry has made a breach here. And now he can charge with his archers, at least putting pressure on the plaza. These archers, they're not going to do too much, I don't think. Although they could get some shots in the back. But it's more, this is going to force Donald to pull troops away from the centre to this left flank here for him to defend the plaza. But he's having a lot of success in the centre though. This is where his main push is right now. He's having to pull units off of the wall, but then they're just going to get run down by the cavalry. Anyone lost a general yet? Nope. And nope. All generals still alive. Berry's bringing his archers into this. He's having to charge into melee because I think he's out of ammo, and then the cavalry hitting the other side of the flank. Boom, wipe all of them out. And the unit wavers, and it should eventually break. There we go. But that unit did well to hold out. Yeah, he's captured this tower as well now, so that's shooting in as well. He should win on this side. I think he's done a lose in the centre, but everything, once the flanks collapse, it doesn't matter if you win in the centre. We've all seen the Battle of Cannae. I would assume so anyway. He was even capturing the plaza at one point with those archers. Yeah, you gotta hold on to this plaza. But generals still engaged over here, losing a lot of men. I think Berry has stabilised his centre now, which is good. Gotta be careful of those arrow shots though, or javelin shots. He's broken that unit that had snuck through, so he should run down those now. He's done a win on the wall, I think. He's got 120 left versus 60 spearmen. Yeah, he should win on the wall. Balance of power in Berry's favour, but this is still a closer battle than I thought it would be. It's like there's many times now when I've thought, you know, it should really be over at this point. But Donald is still in the fight. 2 minutes left of the battle. Yeah, that unit on the wall is done a break. Now the general at some point is going to get killed. Now that's just too much pressure. He is getting surrounded as well. Still no general dead yet, but that javelin fire into the side of those infantry, that's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, they're wavering now. The general trying to defend for as long as possible, but it's down to the final 60 bodyguards. Balance of power heavily in favour of Berry, and they all break. There we go. The plaza's falling as well. All of those units have gone. The general's still alive. Survived to the end, I think. But yeah, well done Berry on that win. And let's see the kills here. Shame he did nothing with the ballistas. 300 on those Desert Cohorts. Those Desert Cohorts did well. And the Desert Legionaries as well. The Javelins got a lot of kills. Donald had fairly decent hoplites there. But he had too many of these, like, mercenary units, these mercenary axemen, which just didn't do anything. And I don't think he should have abandoned the walls. As for defender, the tower is your best weapon. Anyway, if you want to take part in any of these future battles, these tournaments, it's a $200 prize pool, and the Discord link to get future notifications and to take part can be found linked down below.